Everybody, and welcome back to the Minecraft Arena YouTube channel. Yes, I got my skin back. Today I've been working my butt off in Arena. Today was a half day in school, and I got off, spent like 3 hours to myself, and after that, I hopped on the Xbox and worked all day until now on Arena. Why did I do this, you may ask? To work on the Thanksgiving add-on. The original plan was to make an add-on that is supposed to release tomorrow on Friday, in which it is releasing tomorrow on Friday. I just finished it early and just happened to be able to make a YouTube video on it. Then, we were also supposed to make a second add-on in the next weekend following, being next weekend, for Thanksgiving. However, that is not going to happen. This add-on for November will be the only add-on for this year at least. For November, I mean. Of course, they're getting other add-ons. Because everything I wanted to do for this update and things for the winter update, I did today. You can really see how much me and Roasted Water worked on Arena today. Added so many things when it comes to new game modes, 2 entirely new DLCs, and we lit up all of Arena, meaning when it hits nighttime, you'll be able to see perfectly fine. Because of this, there will not be a second add-on. This is good because you guys get all the content you were promised very early, and for my own sake, I can actually enjoy Thanksgiving. It also means I get to start working on the winter update early, meaning the winter update YouTube review video also comes out early. This also allows me to make more Arena videos. I currently have a guide to make on one of the new minigames being featured in today's video, and after that, the dog park trailer. Without further ado, we're going to review this entire update. If I miss something, I will put it in the comments down below. It was a very, very big video, very big content update, so I might forget some stuff. We're going to do this in order from the least exciting to the most exciting. You guys may be wondering, hey Raging Raptor, why don't you show the sign? You show the freaking Arena sign in the beginning of every video. My answer is to save this. Something new is that Roasted Water was bored and put mustaches on most of the sculptures. The sign included. The mustache doesn't look nice. It looks more like a beard, but it's a mustache. Luckily, he did not touch the FNAF ones, but Ness and Link also have, I'm just gonna call them beards now. So does Sonic, and so does Rayquaza. No, that looks like a mustache. The first quote-unquote mustache that he added was on Doom Guy. That looks like a mustache. The others don't at all. That is basically it. Reveiw also got a new POI extension. I'm going to put 2 new features into one. From this corner, you will find that the Arena enchantment section is gone. Don't worry, it's coming back, I promise. It will be back in the winter update. What it has been replaced with is a giant tree. We were originally going to block this area off and reopen it in in the winter update, but we decided to just open it. Right now, it's just a basic tree, but throughout the updates, this tree will be changing a lot. In the winter update, it's going to be a Christmas tree, and as I said, January, after the winter update, will be a natural disaster. I didn't name which one, but that natural disaster will be hitting the tree. For some reason, that makes me laugh. It happened to be right next to Battle Royale, so I made it a short POI. Enter it by climbing the definitely has always been this way vine, and you'll see a little cloud bridge bringing you straight there. There's a chest here. Yes, there's barrier blocks so you can't fall down, and a chest here. You're not allowed to break blocks and use them to stack up, but one of the chests, I'm not going to name which one because I honestly forgot, does have scaffolding. If you collect that scaffolding and build up, you'll be met with a chest that has an enchanted golden apple, which is really interesting. So that's basically it for the big boy tree. Look at Mario's precious mustache, totally not next to a new game mode. I just want to say something. This video might be small because the things that I'm going over don't need a lot of explanation, but there still is a lot of content. If you were to join here yourself by friending this account right here, it's a lot of content. Alright? It's a lot of content. And it took me forever to build. Like I said, this new update comes with a lot of videos. 2 new guides. One of them being posted this weekend. One of them also being posted in the winter update sometime. And a trailer for the dog park finally came out. Speaking of the dog, well, not came out already, but it's coming out. Speaking of the dog park did get a small little change. There's a pool here. I didn't know who added it, but it was not here before. There's also been a new game mode added. But it is a free game mode. So, yeah, it's cool. New, simple dog park game mode is called Wolf Wars. If you didn't know, all of these game modes' names are related to dogs. The first one is a dog race, which isn't very original. Game mode is called Cuteness Cut, which is all about cuteness, and, you know, dogs are cute. This game is called Hiding Hounds, which, for a game like this, took me forever to name, but I searched up dog names, and I got Hound. So, Hiding Hounds. This game mode is called Battle Bones. Pretty obvious, dogs like bones. This game mode is called Dog Domination. I was going to call it Doggy Domination, but Dog Domination just sounds cooler. And then finally we have Wolf Wars. I'm not saying this is the last game mode that will ever come out for the dog park, but it'll probably be the last in a while. Also, this is completely random, but I can't wait to make winter and snow-themed game modes in the winter update. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Getting into Wolf Wars. Here are the rules for Wolf Wars. It will not have a guide. None of the games in the dog park, besides Hiding Hounds, has a guide. But anyway, use snowballs to send your wolves to attack. Yes, a wolf is required for this game. Do not hit the wolves, just run away from them. The last one standing wins. Basically, 2 people. You hit your enemy with a snowball, and your wolves will go to attack them. You have to run around avoiding your enemy's wolves, and possibly snowballs if they didn't get to hit you. And, you know, last one standing wins. There's snowballs that I made sure they do not damage you. So only the wolves have to do that. You cannot punch either. If you kill someone's wolf by accident, which you shouldn't be doing because you shouldn't be punching at all, as I say as I'm punching, you will have to buy them a new wolf. And if they had a name tag, you'll have to buy them a new name tag. And if you have dye, you'll have to buy them a dye. And just recreate that old wolf that you killed. If you don't have the currencies to do that, we trap you in the dog park until you can get those currencies. Trust me, we have the power of doing it. There is not yet an exit in the dog park. We will have to manually teleport everyone out. And if you killed someone's wolf and you can't pay for it, you'll have to pay the price of being trapped here until you can buy everything. everything you'll need to buy from that wolf you killed is right here, so you will not need to go anywhere. Last time the Nether got an update was last update in Halloween. But I'm not counting that. That was just decoration. The real last time the Nether had an update was pretty long ago. I'm pretty sure that was when Netherworld 2 came out. And that was in 2019. Yeah, the Nether has not been updated. And especially for a DLC that had so many things leaked, I swear, it had so many game modes and things leaked. It had Murder Mystery leaked, Capture the Flag leaked, and we never made those. Today, besides Murder Mystery, that changes. Before we get into the new Capture the Flag game mode and Strider's Stalking game mode, let's go into some shop changes and design changes that has been given to the Nether. I said this in a video before. It was a random thought, and I said, eventually, I want to add a evil version of our current mascot, Yellow Stickman, in the Nether. And today I did that. This is the demon version of Arena's mascot. That's not a face. These are his eyes. That's a unibrow. A very mad unibrow. Listen, I made this, and I did not make the original mascot. Bro123, if you want to come over and remodel this thing for me the way that you did the original, I would love that. I also changed the 2 to look more Nether-like. And let's get straight into these changes. Back in the day, there were skeleton horses that you could buy. At the time, this was when the Nether had first came out. And I thought it was a cool idea since they didn't need saddles. The only problem with that is that there was nowhere to keep them. So eventually, I removed them. But now there is somewhere to keep them, which I will talk about later. You can now rebuy the skeleton horses. If you had one previously, which no one did, I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you somehow had one previously, you can get it back for free, but let's be honest, no one had them. This was back when Arena didn't even have a YouTube channel. Anyway, they cost 17 quartz for one horse. Really cool. The currencies also had changes. Instead of having to play Nether games for bricks, you can now trade in 3 nuggets for 1 Nether brick. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Nether brick. The quartz remained the same because you could not trade them in, but the Nether bricks, you can now trade in 10 quartz for 1 Nether brick. I'm not sure what it was before, but I'm pretty sure it was pretty unfair, so I had to lower it. With the currency changes, there are new shop changes to something that I think makes sense. This Nether DLC came out before Netherite and the Nether update in real-life Minecraft was out, meaning there was no Netherite. The old shop consisted of flint and steel, a totem of undying, and cool stuff like that. When the Netherite items came out, I eventually made a bundle called the Netherite Bundle that costed 35 Netherite bricks. I kept this bundle because it's cool and I feel like people will still go for it, but I changed all the items around to new Nether items. Right now, it's only Netherite armor and Netherite weapons, but eventually, in the winter update, I'm going to expand the Netherite store to also include Nether items that were included in the Nether update. For example, I'm going to add the respawn thingy. I think it's called Archerer or something. The respawn thing that you put glowstone into will be within this new shop. I don't know if I'm going to extend the building or just get rid of the bundle. Most likely I'm going to get rid of the bundle to have more chest room. But here is the current shop. For 5 netherite bricks, you can collect a netherite chestplate and a netherite sword. It's ore. Both of these cost the same amount. You may be wondering, that's not fair. You get 1 for every win. That's not nether bricks. It's netherite bricks, which is 10 quartz. So to buy this, you'll need about 50 quartz. Which would be a problem because the nether is stale and has no good game modes. Well, it has good game modes, but the replayability on them is terrible. That changes today. For 15 nether bricks, not netherite bricks, nether bricks, the ones that you get after every win, you get a netherite helmet. Also, I just want to clarify something. You still get nuggets. This goes for all DLCs. When you win in a game, when you win in a DLC, after you win that game, you should return, whenever you want, return back to the normal arena, and you can claim whatever nuggets. We're not counting for you, so if you're not counting, we'll only make it so those nuggets are that one amount for one game. Alright, there we go. For 7 quartz, you can buy netherite pants, leggings. I'm sorry, I'm not fancy like that. Or a netherite axe. I did not mean to take that. Hold on. Let me put this back real quick. There we go. For 1 netherite brick exactly, you could get netherite boots or... Hold on. Guys, that never happened. But for 1 netherite brick, you can get a netherite boots, or a netherite pickaxe. Now for the 2 new game modes. I'm going to go for the less exciting one first. The Strider Stalking, which costs 5 nether bricks to play. Basically, you ride a strider. Yes, you can ride a strider. In survival as well. All you have to do is get a stick of warp's fungus on a stick and a saddle. Basically, you ride across this little pond trying to knock people off, whether you punch them directly to straight away kill them, or you punch their strider to dip them in the lava. It's a huge battle royale while riding on striders. We do not give you any weapons, so you are encouraged to buy weapons from the arena shops. Of course, as always, the last one standing wins. The next game is Capture the Flag, a game that's been leaked forever. I would have done Murder Mystery, but I still yet do not know how to make it random. I could have made it the horse like I did Among Us, but I don't know. Press play, and you'll be brought here. The rules are simple. The game lasts for 3 minutes. It ends early if a team captures both flags. Use your axe to break the flag and place it where it belongs. The team helmets are required, similar to Cake Drift. I don't have room to place a sign for this, but if the game ends and blue has red's flag, they win. But if red has blue's flag, they win. If they both have each other's flag, it's a tie. Here is a little thing to assure people that have no clue what's going on. This is what the red flag looks like. This is what the blue flag looks like. This is where you're supposed to place the red flag, and this is where you're supposed to place the blue flag. The equipment, red and blue helmets to resemble your team, and I was going to give you netherite axes, but I gave you an iron axe, so it takes a little bit of time to take that flag. And yes, you need all 3 pieces of the flag. If you want to break the flag faster, I recommend buying a netherite axe from the nether shop. Pretty much ends it for the nether, but we are not done with the video quite yet. As we all know, PvZ was introduced in the Cloud update aside FNAF. It wasn't the best, in fact everyone hated it. It got blown up in the arena war. I'll talk about the arena war probably in Arena's next birthday. I told you guys I would recreate it around spring, because spring fits Plants vs. Zombies. Well, my liking for PvZ lied to you. And I made it early. PvZ is back. The brick place has taken its spot, so I had to squeeze it in here. Whenever the next Arena Town game is, I have no clue where I'm going to put it, but that's for the future. If I had to choose anywhere, it's that I would move the tour coaster inside of Arena HQ and put 1, 2, or 3 buildings here. In fact, I might do that when we need space. However, PvZ is not the terrible game mode you remember. In fact, it is so complex, I'm going to give it a guide somewhere around winter. 9 bricks, I totally didn't just add that sign. And this command block I totally did not just add just now. Press play and you'll be brought to PvZ. I'm not going to spend too much time on it because of course it's getting a guide, but it's basically Garden Warfare in a smaller map. Zombies spawn there, plants spawn there, different grass has different lines, and I used all of the PvZ Battle for Neighborville classes. I didn't want to make the teams uneven, but it felt only right to give my favorite game all of the possible classes. So yes, I gave the zombies the wizard, meaning they have an extra class. Every class was made with heart, doing my best to recreate the abilities and what they would look like in Minecraft. I feel like the zombies are a lot better. Most of the characters have bows, but some of them are unique, like Snapdragon. This is also the first time I utilized fireworks as weapons, because I just found out that the dyed ones with color deal splash damage, which is really nice. You'll see more of PvZ in the PvZ guide, coming out somewhere around winter. I just feel like Brawl and Go's a lot better. Speaking of Brawl and Go, I just looked at that thing that's behind me and realized I forgot something. You guys would freaking forget something. Anyway, Desert Battle got an update. We all know this extra area back here with a new map that held Cake Drift. Now there is a Brawl and Go map. A little bit of a teaser for Brawl and Go itself, but not really. It is a pretty flat map with not much light, but it's cool, pretty basic. I didn't put the difficulty or anything, I'm about to now, but I would say easy difficulty. You could play with like 8 people. There's glass there because that's what Brawl and Go looks like in Arena. The next Desert Battle map you can expect coming around winter or January, I really don't know, neither care, will be a TNT Sleeve map, which will be similar to the other ones, where it's like not just a flat thing, similar to Brawl and Go, but instead it's going to be a lot like the Snowball Fight map in Desert Battle, where you fight in like a messed up version. So it will be TNT Sleeve, except broken up into pieces. There was 2 new DLCs, one of them being the Cyclone Games area, which has been teased for a while now, the second one being this place, To the Stable. If you have any skeleton horses from the Nether, this is where you bring them. This is a new DLC, very, very similar to the dog park. I was bored, thought of where horses could go, and this was my idea. A horse costs 17 emeralds. A donkey costs 5, and a mule costs 7. In order to get into this DLC, you need a horse / donkey / mule, or 5 bricks per stay. This is what it looks like. 5 shells, which is the currency for the, what's this place called? I forgot. The horse area. For a fence, similar to the dog houses. I will make free versions. In fact, they're free now. Because the dog ones are free, so it's only fair. If you don't know what Cyclone's game is, which you probably 100% don't, Cyclone's Game is a company that me and my friends created in school. It featured many games, mainly board games made out of paper. We tried to make a real video game called reveiw, but we quit it. It was too hard making a real video game. But hey, that's what we have Arena for, to make a video game, well, more like a server, inside of a video game. Anyway, in order to get in, you'll have to play. In order to get into the Cyclone Games DLC, you'd have to play or work on a Cyclone game in real life, which they're made out of paper, so you had to know me in real life. Or you can pay 3 diamond blocks, which you'll probably have to. Running out of things to give out free DLCs. Like, for example, Arena Arcade you get for free if you follow our TikTok. We're running out of those. Should we make Arena Google Classroom just as a joke? We could have quests. Instead of having the quests be in this house, Google Classroom could literally have quests. And once you complete them, you get in-game currencies. That would be pretty sick. For Cyclone's game, not for Cyclone Games, but for any other future DLCs. Because we already have a free pass in the version of this. Cyclone's Games has its own shop, reward system, its own currency, and of course, 2 game modes. This is the logo for Cyclone's Games. Let's look at the shop first. This is the Cyclone shop. In this place, you can trade in nuggets for 1 phantom membrane, which is the currency for this place. I should move this upstairs, which I probably will in the next update. This as well. Now, let's look at the shop. It's pretty blue, if you ask me. Not as in sad, blue as in diamonds. For 2 membranes, diamond helmet. And yeah, we're taking the Arena Arcade way of this. Speaking of Arena Arcade, that trophy system that I said I was going to add in this update, I did not do for the sake of this video coming out. It was going to take a while. So it will come out in the winter update. A lot of things I'm pushing back to the winter update, plus future content. It's okay. The winter update itself will probably be small, just like the November update, but then we'll come back with something bigger than this update we're talking about now. Because the fact that I have a week winter break, it's gonna be pretty nice, for arena content, videos and updates. For 12 membranes, you get a chest plate. For 3 membranes, leggings. For 1 membrane, boots. Also, you like my new inventory? Very organized, unlike the past videos. 7 membranes, diamond sword that you can get in the arena shop, so you don't need Cyclone Games to get a diamond sword. 4 membranes, diamond axe. Another 4 membranes, pickaxe. 8 membranes, I'm gonna guess elytra. Yup. You can also use these membranes. Now, something with the currencies is that you don't have to spend them. You can bring them to the crafting center and, well, craft them. Really cool, actually. Applies here. If you buy an elytra, you can use the membranes to repair it. Pretty cool, I know. Speaking of the crafting center and the rival area, I plan on moving those into Arena HQ pretty soon. Leaves more room for game modes, you know? Because I'm moving so many things into Arena HQ, I plan on making the first floor open for everyone. However, the elevator is only if you have the special key. 1 membrane for 5 of each. So 1 membrane only for 5 cooked cod and 5 cooked salmon. Pretty good deal to me. 1 membrane for a stack of snowballs. And you can also pay 1 membrane for 3 dried kelp. Yeah, I didn't know what to do for the last one. There's no room for stairs up here. When I move those things upstairs right there, I'll probably have room. But for now, you have to go outside, up these stairs, open the doors, and it says the rewards, which is correct. The phantom membranes you get by winning once is here. To the game modes. This one was made last minute, but we're going to go over it first. It is a free game mode called Monster Madness. It says the dinosaur game in quotations because the dinosaur game was a card game that I made before Cyclones Games was even made. However, after Cyclones Games was made, I decided to put the dinosaur game under that category. The dinosaur game was a card game where you would get random dinosaurs / monsters and hybrids, which were really cool, which I would give you a starter similar to Pokemon, and you would, battle people, trade people, you can ask me to buy a pack of cards or a random card. It had perks and stuff to add to your cards. There were hybrids, but what's it called? It's not like Jurassic World the game, where you can only hybrid Pacific dinosaurs. If you wanted dinosaurs to be... You okay, though? What? Oh, anyway, you could give me any 2 cards. I was a creator by myself. You could give me any 2 cards, and I'll hybridize them. You could even hybrid a hybrid with a normal dinosaur. It was crazy. You could hybrid as much as you want. I'd take the 2 cards and just draw what they would look like together, and combining their abilities that they unlocked / earned. Monster Madness, however, was a mini-game within that game. Basically, there were humans and dinosaurs, where the humans had to take out waves of dinosaurs, using their dinosaurs. It was called Endless Mode, which I soon gave the name Monster Madness. However, instead of... Okay, it's here. Okay, I was gonna say. But however, instead of the monsters, instead of the heroes having their own monsters, it's more like, humans against monsters. And the monsters are not unlimited. In fact, they very well have a limit. You keep on battling until the end, and the amount of people that die depends on your score. Your score depends on the amount of heroes that die. Also, this is one of those mini games where you don't get anything. You just begin the game. So if you're playing as a hero, I would recommend playing this game if you have weapons from the shop, because it does not support you with any. Here, all I'm going to go over is the scoreboard. No, this minigame will not get a guide. This is the scoreboard. If the heroes win with 3 of them alive, they get double rewards, and the monster gets no rewards. If the heroes win with 2 heroes alive, you lose normally. If the heroes win with 1 hero alive, also it's not endless, like I said. Once the dispenser runs out, it's over. If the heroes win with 1 hero alive, the monster wins. However, if you win with 1 hero alive, technically, you lose and the monster wins. But if you started with only 1 hero and no team, you win. Both people will win if that's the case. If the humans lose without reaching the end of the dispenser, double rewards for the monster. I decided to make this mini game within a Cyclone game instead of the full game because I only remember 2 of the monsters, and we need way more than that. This game is Brawl and Go, a game that me, Bro123, Bro123's brother, and a lot of friends in school made. It costs 15 Phantom Membranes to play, but oh boy, is it worth it. I'm not gonna get that deep into it because a guide is coming out this very weekend, but here's the concept. Brawl and Go was a game made out of paper. It's basically a board game where if you land on a certain tile, you go into battle. For Arena, I took this very theme, made an Arena custom board because there were different boards, but I made an Arena custom one. And I made it so if you land in a battle space, normally it would be a taking turns type of battle thing. But this time I mixed it up so you just fight normally the Minecraft way. And normally when you step on the battle tile, whoever's closest to you, you battle. This time, when you enter the battle phase, you stay in the battle phase for a turn. If someone enters before that turn is over, you two battle. If so, and then you would battle until the turn is over. If the battle did not end, you both get out alive. Whoever dies is dead and eliminated from the board game. There are different characters that me and my friends made. New York City Depp, which was a cone that we named, and we turned it into a big robot with a minigun. Venus, a Venus flytrap that will enter my Super Smash Bros. Series. So will New York City Depp. Probably not, but still. Speaking of my Super Smash Bros. Series, that is on my personal channel, which I'm probably going to add a new character in the form of Rabu very soon, which is actually a dinosaur game character, which is cool. Jamesu, the guy that we tried to make a video game on. Tico Bat, which is the person that I already made a Super Smash Bros. Moveset on my personal channel. Gummer, a girl that likes gum. Springy, a spring dinosaur thing. Jesse and Mr. Heel. And Destructobot. There are also different tiles, as I mentioned, each with different properties, set up very similarly to PvZ, even though this game was made before PvZ. In green tiles, you hide in the trap door. Whoever walks over you, you surprise attack them and jump them. Stepping on red is bad news, forcing you to drink a harm potion. About that, I was supposed to add chests all over the board. I'm not doing that. Someone's gonna have to go on creative and give you it. I probably will because it's my world. I have to be there unless I'm AFK. Or maybe I'll give you the stuff before you enter. That's an idea. Yellow, enter the battle zone for a battle. Enter the battle zone for a round, as I said, battle anyone else there. Green is just where the game starts. When you repass that area, it gives you a potion of strength. Again, the different tiles are what they do. For brown, you have to press the button /lever, and it will send you to a random battle. Blue. Press the button /lever to teleport to the next blue tile once. I'm gonna change these. Brawl and Go already took me a day. I don't want to do that command stuff. I know how to do it. I learned. I just don't want to do it, especially after spending all day in Arena. Brawl and Go had its time. That never happened. Brown. Instead of pressing a button to teleport someone random into battle, because it's supposed to be a command that teleports someone random, you pick someone to battle you and you fight for a round. Blue, you just simply run to the next blue space. Ahead, that space's property does not count. If it did count, you would keep on running on the blue spaces constantly. Violet is good news, allowing you to drink a heal potion or keep it. Gray tiles are boring but safe, keeping you from danger. Basically, they don't do anything. In fact, I'm just gonna say it. They keep you safe from brown tiles. That's basically it. That's all I'm gonna show you about Brawl and Go. If you want to see more of it, come down to Arena from this account and play after you have 15 membranes, and you can actually, wait until the guide comes out sometime this weekend. Yes, I deleted his mustache. Anyway, that is it for the video. It's okay, I kept the other mustaches. Anyway, that is it for the video. Don't forget, more videos coming soon in the form of the Brawl and Go guide coming out this weekend, and hopefully the dog park trailer following. I know it's taken this long for the dog park trailer to come out, but it only just now had become an official DLC, like the Nether, and I wanted to wait until it got at least one more game mode for an official trailer. What am I saying? The Nether had its trailer, like, days. No, I'm kidding. The Nether had its trailer weeks freaking after its release, and it had no game modes. Warning, it still didn't have game modes for a while. I just gave it new ones. Now it's actually a good DLC that's worth buying, or you can join the Discord to get it free. Mustache! Anyway, I'll see you guys later. This is totally the end of the video. There's nothing more. What? The reason why he's mad is because he doesn't have butt cheeks. You got butt cheeks now, right? Yeah. Now that little skit's over, I'm gonna put you back to your normal form. What do you mean you don't want to? Too bad, come here. I promise the video's actually over now. I just wanted to say, I kept his butt cheeks. We're A-okay. You want proof? I got your proof right here. Booty cheek! If I miss anything, I will tell you guys in the comments down below.